Hello, this is Pigface, and welcome back to another not command block video. This is a video about the new snapshot, which adds potatoes as well as toxic resin and amber gems. And I just want to explain how this works, how you can get from toxic resin and using fletching tables get to amber gems, and just kind of demystify the system. So the first thing you want to do is actually get resin, and there's a few ways to do this. Number one is mining the resin ore, and this will give you three types: eventual clarity with air bubble impurities, abysmal clarity with air bubble impurities, and clouded clarity with air bubble impurities. The next way is by smelting potato oil, which you can do by putting poisoned potato in a potato refinery with coal and a glass bottle, and then taking that and putting it in a furnace. And this will give you abysmal clarity with metallic impurities. The third way is by killing a toxophene slab, and this can give you two types: clouded clarity with fishy impurities and jewel clarity with fishy impurities. To turn these into gems, what you need to do is pass them through a fletching table several times. And you'll notice when I put down a fletching table and I click on it, I will get a few random things up here. So this says fletching abysmal clarity insect impurities into blemish clarity shrug emoji impurities. What we need to do is take our resin and put them through several steps until we get to a gem. And there's an order to these clarities, and it's as follows: abysmal, blemished, clouded, dull, eventual, faint, glimmering, hazy, icy, jewel, and then amber gem. And what you need to do is take your toxic resin and pass through each one of these steps until you get to the jewel. Like the jewel quality, that's only one step away from being a gem, that is a much simpler task than one that's
abysmal.
And the way that you pass these from one to the next is by making fletching tables, and a lot of them. As you can see on my survivor world, I have quite a few fletching tables, and you'll see they are all sorted, and this is a very good thing to do, is because you're going to need to craft a lot of them. And you will see when I hover over these, this says dull clarity fishy impurities. That means this will only take in a toxic resin that is of dull clarity and fishy impurities. And these will always pass the clarity onto the next type, but it will give you a random impurity. And you can see here it says air bubble impurities, and it won't tell you what impurity you have until you have used it at least once. What you need to do is find the optimal path from one to the next that will get you all the way from whichever clarity is most convenient for you to the end, getting a gem. This is where making something like a flowchart can be very useful. As you can see, I'm just using this website canva.com to create a flowchart from all of the starting resins all the way down to a gem done here. And this is a free website you can use to make your own. Once you have found one that will take the toxic resin you have, what you need to do is put a feather over here and just put one feather in. Be aware that this does not consume the feather, so putting multiple in will just delete the feathers and you will be just wasting it. And you can leave this in here. Then it will give you the next stage, which then you'll need to find a fletching table that accepts this one, and so on and so forth until you get to a gem. Once you have found the correct combination from the starting product all the way to the end, what you can do is just set up a tower kind of like this of each of the fletching tables going into the next with hoppers all the way down to a chest, and just put one feather in each of the slots. Because this doesn't get consumed, you don't have to worry about refilling this or refueling it or anything like that. You can just put in the beginning project, which in this case I'm doing abysmal clarity air bubble impurities, and passing it all the way down through here. Another thing to be aware of is that these last fletching tables that turn the jewel clarity into the amber gem, since amber gems do not have impurities, it will not be randomized what it gives. So once you've gotten one of each impurity, you can throw away any duplicates. And the possible impurities that these can have are as follows: air bubble, bug, chemical, diorite, ender, fishy, galactic, honey, insect, gin, kraken, lunar, metallic, nether, organic, and pigment. And there you go. That is how you get the amber gems in the April Fool's snapshot for Minecraft 2024. That's all I have for today. Thank you.
Abysmal.